chapter 6, verse number 12 and verse number 13, the Bible says, and it came to pass in those days that he went up into a mountain to pray, and he continued all night in prayer before God. Verse number 13, and when it was day, he never came down from the mountain, but he stood on the high zone where he was, and he called his disciples unto himself, whom he also named apostles, those who went up to where he was. Remember in verse number 12 of Luke chapter number 6, he went up into the mountain to pray. A mountain talks about a high altitudes, higher dimensions in the spirit. Moses went to the mountain of the living God. He was summoned by God, and the Lord said, come unto me, thou Aaron, Nadab, and Abihu, come to the mountain, and I shall give you tables of stone and a law which I have written. And he went on the mountain, and God began to speak to him face to face as a man spoke with his own friend. The book of Exodus chapter 33 verse number 11 talks about, and God spoke to Moses face to face as a man speaketh with his own friend. And his servant Joshua the son of Nun, a young man, departed not out of the tabernacle. He's on the mountain. God has summoned him. If God is to talk to you, he doesn't speak in any place, anyhow, anywhere. He shall speak in the place he has chosen. He said to Moses, come unto me into the mountain. There are things I want to speak to you about. I want to talk to you about your future, about your destiny, about your marital partner, about your wife, about your husband, about your ministry, about your children. I want to speak to you, but you have to come to me, to the place where I have chosen.